doing. The hell? What was I doing? Oh. What? Huh? Oh. Also, hi.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
I have to go do the dishes, so I'm going to go AFK. And I'm going to leave the game unpaused. So we can hear whatever people are going to say to me. Including Nazim. And for every time he asks me if I've gone to the... For every time Nazim has asked me if I've been to the Cloud District very often, I will kill him. So make sure you keep count of that for me. Okay, I'll be back.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Control's back.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl?
Isolde, was it?
Treat yourself and your
What
kin
brings
to a
you to the
choice cut
market?
of steak or a tender rack
I'm
of
here
ribs.
to buy food, Nazim. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
Owning a
Ripe
farm
fruit
does
and
have
fresh
its
vegetables
advantages.
for sale.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Aorlan Greymane himself.
I've got a recipe for venison stew that I want to try out. Will you have venison anytime soon?
Certainly. I'll be sure to bring some back for you the next time I go hunting.
Ripe fruit and fresh
Make it
vegetables
quick,
for
and there
sale.
might be a bowl of hot stew in it for you.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Can you close up the stand early today, Mama?
I'm afraid not, little fairy. The fruit has about another day left before it spoils. We've got to sell as much as we can, as soon as we can.
That's what you always say.
Shiny trinkets for
Because
your
it's
good
always
lady, all
Can we at least
crafted
go
by
to
the
the tavern
great
for supper?
Aorlan Greymane
And to
himself.
think I was going to feed you cabbages and apples again. Yes,
Chops
little
and steaks
fairy,
fit
we
for a
can go to the
jarl.
tavern
Come
for
and see my
supper.
selection of the finest quality
Okay.
meats.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Do you have anything even remotely fresh?
I can assure you it's all fresh. I hunt the game myself every day.
As you say,
Fresh baked
Maybe
loaves.
you'd like to try the
Still
whole
warm
Shiny
from the oven.
trinkets for your
you don't
good
prepare the meat
lady,
with any of those strange
all
elven
crafted by the
spices,
great
do you?
Aorlan Greymane
No,
himself.
no elven spices, just some salt to preserve it. You're not afraid of salt, are you?
I'm not afraid of anything. I simply prefer quality merchandise. No, this meat won't do it all. Too much fat. And it all smells wrong.
Suit yourself then. The woods are that way, outside the walls. Walk straight ahead. Can't miss them. Good luck on your hunt.
Good day.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl.
Shiny
See my
Shiny
selection of the
trinkets
finest
the
quality
other day.
for
meats.
It's
your
delicious.
good lady,
Aren't they?
all
I always
crafted
set some
by the
aside for
great
myself when the
Aorlan
traders bring them up from the south.
Greymane himself.
I'm sure you could charge double for those and still sell them all within a week.
You're right. I'll have to remember that the next time I get a shipment in.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Hello, Fralia, dear. Lilith, always a pleasure. Just browsing, or were
Ripe
you looking
fruit
for
and
something
fresh
particular?
vegetables
Chops and
for
steaks
sale?
fit for a jarl.
Funny you should
Come and see
ask.
my selection of the finest
I'm in the
quality
market
meats.
for a new locket. Something in polished silver, maybe. Big enough to hold, say, a folded-up letter. Ah, I see. I think I know just what you need.
The
I
finest
don't
cuts,
have anything
fresh
like
from
that
the
here now,
wilds.
but
Fresh
my
baked
Yorland.
loaves. Still
He
warm
can
from
make
the
you
oven.
one right quick. When I get home, I'll have him start on it right away. Come back to pick it up in, 3 days? Perfect, my dear. Absolutely perfect. I'll see you then.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a
Bits
tender
and
rack of ribs.
baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
These fruits and vegetables are disappointing, Carlotta.
I get them fresh from the farms daily, Nazim.
Chops and
If you were
steaks
getting
fit
them
for a
from
jarl.
my farm,
Come and see my
they'd be
selection of the
twice as
finest
fresh.
quality meats.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Aorland Grey Mane himself.
Fresh-baked loaves, still warm from
Tired
the
of bread
oven.
and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Fralia,
The
do you ever
finest
deal
cuts,
with the Khajiit
fresh
at
from the
all?
wilds.
I'm sure they would love to trade in your husband's steel.
Plenty of people here that need Yorland's craftsmanship, my dear. We've never had any reason to deal with those caravans of theirs.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my
Bits
selection
and
of the
baubles
finest
for
quality meats.
sale,
Still
all
warm from the
crafted
oven.
by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Tired of bread
Ripe
and stew?
fruit and
Had
fresh
enough of
vegetables
fish
for
and fowl?
sale.
Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Aorland Grey
The
Mane
finest cuts,
himself.
fresh from the wilds.
Fresh-baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Tired of
Shiny
bread and stew?
trinkets
Had enough
for
of fish
your
and fowl?
good lady,
Treat yourself and your kin to a
all
choice cut of
crafted by
steak
the
or a
great
tender rack of ribs.
Aorland Grey Mane himself.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Bits and
Fresh-baked
baubles for
loaves,
sale,
still warm from the
all
oven.
crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Shiny trinkets for your
Tired of bread
good
and stew?
lady,
Had enough of fish and fowl?
all crafted
Treat
by the
yourself and your
great
kin to a choice
Aorland
cut of steak
Grey
or a tender
Mane
rack of ribs.
himself.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in
Fresh-baked
Skyrim.
loaves, still
The finest
warm
cuts,
from the oven.
fresh from the wilds. Chops and steaks fit for a
Shiny
jarl. Come and see my
trinkets
selection
for
of the
your
finest
good
quality meats.
lady, all crafted by the great Aorland
Ripe fruit
Grey
and fresh
Mane
vegetables for sale.
himself.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of
Fresh-baked
fish and
loaves,
fowl?
and
still
baubles
warm
Treat
from
yourself
the
and your
oven.
kin to a choice
all
cut of steak
crafted
or
by
a
the
tender
best
rack of ribs.
blacksmith in Skyrim.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great
Fresh-baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Fresh-baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Shiny trinkets for
The finest
your
cuts,
good lady,
fresh from the wilds.
all crafted by the great Eorland Greymane himself.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Eorland Greymane himself.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Eorland.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Himself.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Are you still working at the Bannered Mare in the evenings, Alfina?
Skyrim.
And why shouldn't I? Just because I'm a Greymane doesn't mean I can't earn my own keep. I didn't mean... I'm sorry I asked.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl?
Shiny
Treat yourself and your kin to a
trinkets
choice
for
cut of
your
steak
good
or a tender rack of ribs.
lady, all crafted by the great Eorland Greymane himself.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted
Chops and
by
steaks
the
fit
best
for a Jarl.
blacksmith
Come
in
and see my selection of the
Skyrim.
finest quality meats.
Shiny trinkets for your
Tired of bread
good
and stew?
lady,
Had enough of fish and
all
fowl?
crafted
Treat
by the
yourself and your
great
kin to a choice
Eorland
cut of steak or a tender
Greymane
rack of ribs.
himself. Bits and baubles for sale.
The
All
finest cuts,
crafted by
fresh
the
from the
best
wilds.
blacksmith in Skyrim.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Eorland Greymane himself.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Bits and baubles for sale.
Tired of bread and stew?
All
Had enough
crafted
of
by
fish
the
and
best
fowl?
blacksmith
Treat yourself
in
and your kin
Skyrim.
to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady.
The finest cuts,
all
fresh from the
crafted by
wilds.
the great Eorland Greymane himself.
Ah, old fiend, how may I help you?
Got any sausages? I'm cooking a special breakfast for a friend, and they're his
Bits and
favorite.
baubles for sale.
Would your good friend be named
all
John?
crafted by the best
I've spied the
blacksmith
two of you
in
talking quite
Skyrim.
intimate.
Best you forget whatever you think you saw, Elf. Such idle talk can prove hazardous to one's health.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all
Tired of bread
crafted
and
by
stew?
the great
Had enough of fish and
Eorland
fowl?
Greymane
Treat yourself and your kin to a
himself.
choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Did you raise your prices, Carlotta?
I had to. The farmers are charging me double for the produce I
Bits
sell.
and baubles
Let me
for
guess.
sale.
They're saying it's
all
because of his
finest
troubles
cuts
by
with
the
the
fresh
best
from the wilds.
blacksmith in Skyrim.
Exactly. Road patrols were cut in half because the Jarl needed soldiers. Now the bandits are bolder than ever. They've been raiding the farms for food, and supplies are scarcer than ever. Maybe I should sell swords and armor instead.
Shiny trinkets
Maybe.
Tired of
for
bread
They
and
your
wouldn't
stew?
good
taste as good
Had
as a
enough
loaf
of
of
fish and
fresh-baked
fowl?
pumpernickel.
all
Treat yourself
crafted
and
by
your
the
kin to a
great
choice cut of
Eorland
steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Greymane himself.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Eorland Greymane himself.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted
Tired of
by
bread and
the
stew?
great
Had enough of
Eorland
fish and fowl?
Greymane
Treat yourself and your
himself.
kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
I'm back, boys!
Alright.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Bits and baubles for sale. All crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
The finest cuts, fresh from the
Ripe
wilds.
fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady. All crafted by the great
Fresh baked
Eorlan
loaves,
Grey
still
Mane
warm from the oven.
himself.
Tired of bread
Put the
and stew?
damn weapon
Had
away.
enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Bit
Hmm. Oh, hi, dead dragon. Oh, hi, no carry weight. Why? Where's my goddamn horse? I hate it when the dragons don't give you their soul. Where the hell is my unicorn? What the fuck? What was I doing? Where's my horsey? Well, let's go 21 minutes into the past. Alright, what the fuck am I doing? I gotta look back in my old Skyrim stream. Hold on. When the hell was my last Skyrim stream? Holy shit, there we go. The hell? Um... No. 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 What the hell? It does that sometimes. What the hell was I doing? I have no clue what I was doing last time. Wait, hold on. When was 10/29 25 12 alright, so 12/29 2025. How long ago would that be now? I just want to figure out what the hell I was doing. What, huh? What the fuck was I doing? Don't open Discord, damn it. Okay, so I have all of my stuff on me. I saw the message you sent, by the way. It decided to hide it. I saw it. the fuck? Am I doing? I wish I knew what I was doing. Yes, it was humorous. Yes, don't worry. Don't worry, I did find it humorous. Oh, look! The giant's here again. Either that or he is still here. Yeah, he's still here. What is your favorite Skyrim house other than Bree's home? You cannot pick Bree's home. Hello. Oh wait, hold on. Did I not finish the upstairs? No, I mean like city house, not Hearthfire DLC. I mean like a house in any of the. I like Honey Breeze. Oh, okay, there goes that. Come on, there we go. Okay, so I have no clue why those are still there then. This is fair. No, it would be name every sweet roll. Not haystack. I'm pretty sure you're thinking of Assassin's Creed. I need an Amulet of Debella, and then I'll be done. So what do I need? Iron, one orichalcum. Iron, orichalcum, quicksilver. Iron, orichalcum, quicksilver. I could just drop them. Why do I have everything I own? Wait. I mean, probably, but not like that. Did I get... the house in Riften? The souls of the innocent? Those things are magical. Boop. The only true way to travel in Skyrim. Three hours.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave.
Yay, I do!
I trust you'll put your weapon away?
Bitch, this is my house! I can't make up my goddamn mind. The indecisiveness of a woman. Hey! So why would the dragon not give me a soul if... I don't... How does that... That's like saying, unlocking a lock after... If you lockpick something and then you lockpick it again later, it doesn't increase the skill. It does. But it respawned, so why wouldn't I get another soul from it? I mean, I guess it just works. Ow. I got off on the left side. That's right. Why is my door open? Why is there an enemy? Excuse me? I don't care. You mean I don't know, right? And it's gone. Okay. I can't make up my mind. Alright. I'm just gonna... So, I get lots of money from Golden Hills Plantation, but I want this place here to be my main house. Because, well, it's my favorite. And also you can get a thief sometimes, and he drops valuable things. At the same time... I'm going to put it in Golden Hills. I know I can't make up my mind, I'm sorry. Alright, let's just go put stuff away. Is there a dragon outside or something? They're not even dragons, they're wyverns. Like, goddamn. Dinner's ready. And yours. What? The hell does that mean? No. I'm not really into that type of stuff. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying I don't really care for it. Why the hell did I have to go and do whatever the fuck I did? Is this before I decided to grab all my shit? Fuck! Just drop all my favorites and whatnot on the ground and then store literally everything else. I know, I saw. Just give me a minute. Thank you. I just put it all away because I just want to spam square and put everything away. I put all my other stuff in a different container. Because when I'm done, I only want to have quest items left. Like, well, items I can't remove from my inventory. Some quest items actually do have weight. I will prove you wrong in just a minute. You see right here. What's this then? 0.5, 4, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 1, 0.3, 0.3. And here we go, potions. Nope. Okay. Good. I don't use magicka, so I don't need restore magicka. Oceans. Here we go, almost done. Very good point. Nope, damn it. Oh my god. Ah. Okay. Popper. Is there a dragon at my house or something? Let's go back to Whiterun. I'll go AFK. I'll go eat my dinner. Huh? What?
There's a nip in the...
Huh.
air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Be careful!
Wait until morning so Nazim can do his shits. I won't be gone long. I'm bringing my phone with me once again.
Can you close up the stand early today, Mama?
I'm
Chops
afraid
and
not,
steaks
little
fit for
fairy.
y'all.
The fruit has about another day left before it spoils. We've got to sell as much as we can, as soon as we can.
That's what you always say.
Because it's always true.
Can we at
Tired
least
of
go
bread
to
and
the
stew?
tavern for
Had
supper?
enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your
And
kin
to
to a
think I
choice
was
cut
going
of
to
steak
feed you
or a
cabbages
tender
and
rack of
apples
ribs.
again. Yes, little fairy, we can go to the tavern for supper.
Yay!
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Bits and baubles for sale. All crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Shiny trinkets for your
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
All crafted by the great Eorland, Grey Mane himself.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Bits and baubles for sale. All crafted by the
Fresh
best
baked loaves,
blacksmith in
still warm
Skyrim.
from the oven.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Shiny trinkets
Ripe fruit and
for
fresh
your
vegetables
good
for sale.
lady. All crafted by the great Eorland, Grey Mane himself.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Bits and baubles
Fresh
for
baked
sale.
loaves, still
All
warm from
crafted
the
by
oven.
the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl.
Shiny
Come and see my
trinkets
selection of the
for
finest
your
quality
good
meats.
lady. All crafted by the great Eorland, Grey Mane himself.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Bits and baubles
Fresh baked
for
loaves,
sale.
still
All
warm from the
crafted
oven.
by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Shiny trinkets for your
Chops
good
and steaks fit for a
lady.
Jarl. Come and see my
All
selection of the
crafted by
finest
the
quality
great
meats.
Eorland, Grey Mane himself.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Bits and baubles
Tired
for
of bread and
sale.
stew? Had
All
enough of fish and
crafted by
fowl?
the best
Treat yourself and your kin
blacksmith
to a
in
choice
Skyrim.
cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs. Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady. All crafted by the great Eorland, Grey Mane himself.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm
The
from
finest
the
cuts,
oven.
fresh from the wilds. Tired of bread and stew?
Hello, Friday,
Had enough
dear.
of fish and fowl?
Lilith,
Treat
always
yourself
a
and your
pleasure.
kin to a choice cut of
Just
steak
browsing,
or a
or
tender
were you
rack of
looking
ribs.
for something particular? Funny you should ask. I'm in the market for a new locket. Something in polished silver, maybe. Big enough to hold, say,
Ripe fruit
a
and fresh
folded
vegetables
up
for
letter.
sale.
Ah, I see. I I think I know just what you need.
The
I
finest
don't have
cuts,
anything like
fresh
that
from the
here now,
wilds.
but my Yorland. He can make you one right quick. When I get home, I'll have him start on it right away. Come back to pick it up in,
Fresh baked
3
loaves,
days?
still warm from the
Perfect,
oven.
my dear. Absolutely perfect. I'll see you
Chops
then.
and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Aorlan Greymane himself.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender
Ripe
rack
fruit
of
and
ribs.
fresh vegetables for sale.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl.
Fresh baked loaves,
Come and see my selection
still
of the
warm
finest
from the
quality
oven.
meats.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Aorlan Greymane himself.
Tired of bread and
Ripe
stew?
fruit and
Had
fresh
enough of fish
vegetables
and
for
fowl?
sale.
Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Fresh
The
baked
finest
loaves,
cuts, fresh
still
from the
warm
wilds.
from the oven.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady,
Chops and
all
steaks fit for a
crafted by
Jarl.
the
Fruit
great
and
Come and see my
fresh
selection
vegetables
of
for
the
sale.
finest quality meats.
Greymane himself.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
The finest cuts, fresh from the
Fresh
wilds.
baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all
Ripe fruit
crafted
and fresh
by the
vegetables
great
for
Steaks fit
sale.
for a Jarl. Come and see my
Greymane
selection of the
himself.
finest quality meats. Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender
all
rack of
crafted
ribs.
by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Aorlan
Ripe fruit
Greymane
and fresh
himself.
vegetables for sale.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in
Fresh baked
Skyrim.
loaves, still warm
Tired of bread
from
and
the
stew?
oven.
Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Shiny trinkets for your
The finest
good
cuts,
lady,
fresh from the wilds.
all crafted by the great Aorlan Greymane himself.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
For your good lady, all crafted by the great Eorlund, Grey Mane himself.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Ah, old feet. How may I help you?
Got any sausages? I'm cooking a special breakfast for a friend,
Shiny
and they're his favorite.
trinkets for your
Would your good
good
friend be
lady.
named John?
All crafted by
spied the
the
two of you
great
talking about
Eorlund, Grey Mane
Lest you forget
himself.
whatever you think you saw, Elf. Such idle talk can prove hazardous to one's health.
Develop so much free will that they decide how they're going to die. Is anyone else dying of starvation? You, Charles, get something to eat, man. Insane is cooking it up right now. I want to let you know you all have to
The finest
Bits and
cuts,
baubles
fresh from the
With respect for a dragon to attack Kynes Grove. Why?
Kind of.
Why there?
Was it Amulet of Dabella?
Someplace safe?
Needed.
I think that's the first guy that died from getting electrocuted in the pool. People have definitely...
No, it was Florida Man who died first from that.
Charles, congratulations. You are the first one. And that leaves 2 females left. You got George Washington, and I'm seriously insane. Congratulations, ladies. You're the final contestants. Who will be victorious?
Where is this
Lightning is just going freaking ballistic today. It is lightning strike.
We are the children of man.
Oh, that one
Tell
actually
us,
counted for
is
her.
the true
Okay, so George Washington now has the best chance of dying. He's starting from the dazed area. Alright, you both gotta chill out. Oh. She got hit? She was just heading over to say hi to Charles Hastings. Oh, what just happened? Charles Hastings' dead body gets struck by lightning again? What the hell was that? I thought
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damned shopkeepers.
you can't leave. Get your ass back out in front of the courtyard. Making sure you're all well fed. None of you are going out that way again. Get it? There we go. What happened?
Ginger.
It's in the pool. Look at the size of this thing. No one's ever even gonna know. Squeeze is running away. You ungrateful bastard. How you gonna run away now? I just got rid of the freaking gate. Spleens is running away. You ungrateful bastard. Flip, how you gonna run away now? Oh, you peed yourself? It's in the pool. Look at the size of this thing. No one's ever gonna know. Spleens running away. You ungrateful bastard. How you gonna run away now? I just got rid of the freaking gate. Go ahead. Wall this up. There we go. No one leaves. Not even cats. Flavored bleach over in death. Chilling out in the Spice Festival. These two are the most survivable girls I've ever had. I never thought it would take so much time to
A
kill
coin
this
or
last
two
two.
for a veteran?
Jesus.
It's
Okay.
not much to ask.
Maybe coming to the end here. Finally. I'm seriously insane. Okay, I was about to say that she had the
What is-
dazed status, but now they both have the dazed status. This is it. Home stretch.
Divines,
Finally, someone's gonna die.
Oh,
I never thought
thank
I'd be
you.
so happy to see
divines
someone get
bless your
electrocuted.
kind heart.
You both got a 50-50 shot. What's the feng shui on lightning? You're supposed to sit in order to get struck.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
As soon as she gets out of the pool. Oh, she's taking it like a G.
Biren said you got here
Oh.
a bit of this and a bit of that.
And there goes the fire alarm.
throughout the course of this entire challenge, but she has finally died. And that means that George Washington Legday is the winner and gets to enjoy the house for the rest of
Take a
her
look.
life, as well as the bag of plastic forge that I have prepared for her. Best part of this whole endeavor, we still have spleens. Because he can't run away because I locked all the friggin' doors. Well, everyone. Alright, so we're back to the only game where you can build a pool that's so big that it will make you want to die. It's The Sims 4. I say make you want to die and not them want to die because after I attempt this, I may want to shoot myself. I haven't done anything in a while that made me want
Some
to
may
feel
call
like
this
a
junk.
masochistic
Me?
bastard.
I call them
I call them
treasures.
treasures.
My inner Florida man was coming to the surface. So today, here's the plan. Remember how we made a 1,000-mile-long hallway? We're gonna make over a 1,000-mile-long pool. I will have areas where our man family can have refreshments and maybe sleep on the ground like a vagrant. And we will see who can traverse all 8 floors of pool until they get to the prize. I say prize, it'll probably just be like a toilet with a note that says like LOL or something. I'll make it worth their while though. It'll be one of the good
Some may
ones.
call this
And
junk.
Gray-Still
Me?
Blade's death build
I call them
always
treasures.
begins with what I like to call the box impression. Effectively, anytime the sim sees a giant white box that blocks out the sun, they're typically like, oh, meanwhile, Phoenix down here. She's like, yeah, I could do this with one eye behind my back. Oh, I actually didn't know where Tonsils was. I thought he had like fused into the wall of the house or something like that. But no, he's fine. Well, he's fine. He still has brain damage, but he's alive. Oh yeah.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
It takes me about 3 hours to start to question what the hell I was thinking when I decided to do this, but I'm already finding my keyboard starting to look pretty appetizing. The great thing about pools is that they make their own walls, basically. When you put them in,
Oh, right, I was looking in the wrong place.
you stack them on top of one another. Honestly, the only thing that scares me is typically when I do something this crazy, if the game crashes, it does not say
Papa says I won't see Rogvear anymore.
Because Rogvear is fucking dead!
What is it? Dragons?
No.
So I can get all the Sims down here to the stairs that I will then promptly destroy so they can't leave. Okay, no joke. Part of my soul already wants to die. I might actually have to put tiles in here.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to
Pardon
deliver.
me?
Your hand. Looks like that's it.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Shut up, lizard.
Oh yeah. That's hot. I know outside right now the Sims
Here we go.
conversation. They're like, what the hell is Gray doing in there? And LSD is like, preparing to shorten our lifespans. I don't really know how this works, but I appreciate that the game has my staircase just glitching right through the wall of
Oh, let me just drop clothes and raiment for the discerning customer.
Like, let's say you need to do a big report and it's got to be like 20 pages long. If you do part of it, you can tell yourself that you only have to do what you just did, say 10 more times. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm like, oh yeah, Gray, don't worry. You just have to do what you just did 3 more times. Not like that last 4. I mean, everything I've done so far. Actually, I just thought about something. In an extremely meta moment, while I am torturing my Sims to traverse this hellhole, they're technically torturing me because I'm the one who... Honestly, I don't even know if the game can handle this much pool. I really have no idea. Oh my god. This entire place is just a freaking nightmare. On the plus side, I'm actually on the ground floor now.
Finally.
It's like, oh, a staircase just I wonder what could be going on beneath the surface. Imagine that. A lovely, lazy...
I can help with purchases, but if you've come to talk, see my sister. She's the... What?
Always a good sign when it takes 10 minutes to save the game. Thought I'd let some natural light in. Now the Sims can see the horror as it unfolds. Remember how I said that, good things are happening when
I can help with purchases, but if... Make it quick. Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you.
This lady's a bitch.
Excuse me. The way they are for right now. How about this, you Sim bastards? I'll make you a deal. If I can do this without crashing the game again, I'll even put like a nice tile on the accents of the pool. I'm not a monster. Just putting pieces of the pool down now takes like 30 seconds. I can't cut and paste anything because it destroys the entire game. I found the pool crafting agony is a little bit less if you zoom all the way out. This is actually a great scale opportunity because just when you think like maybe it's not
Thank
that far of a distance.
gods for the end of yet another pointless conversation.
Bitch!
Dot right there. That's a person. How lucky is Bab Ross that she happened to be on one of the tiles that didn't turn into a pool? Okay. Made it up to the second above ground floor so far. Well, I've got good news and I've got bad.
Need something.
The
Take a
good
look.
news is that I totally forgot that you could put a pool on the top deck as long as it didn't go over anything beneath it. So Satan's Spa is actually going to be 9 levels. That is, if I try and zoom in or out, I get 2 FPS. I don't want any of the Sims, you know, possibly like jumping the wall here. I want them to have to go around the entirety of the top pool. So I'm using tables and toddler toilets. I think the best thing about the toddler toilets is the Sims can only look at them longingly. They can't actually use them. Alright, there we go. There's probably an easier way to do this, but honestly I love the dollar store methamphetamine flea market look. Now to those who actually managed to make it up here to the top level, I put everything a growing Sim needs, including the refrigerator, a toilet,
If you're heading to the blue...
a bath, and like an army bunker. I guess on each floor I'm gonna put like some food or something so that the Sims can like get something to eat and maybe sleep, because if they don't, there's no way in hell they're going to be able to make it through the entire swim on even a single floor. I need to rename this. Welcome, please let me die spa. Actually, it needs like a French touch. There. Lay, please let me die spa. Now you're mine!
Oh, great, there's a dragon. What type of dragon is that? Would you hurt my... I think it's an ancient dragon. Or legend... No, it's an ancient dragon? Legendary? Oh, no, it's the... No, it's not the derpy. Ancient. Bitch, get over here. Come on, land, bitch. There we go. You're pretty, though. Oh, dear goodness gracious. Ah! Ancient dragons are pretty strong. They're cool looking too. Look at that eye. Alright, thank you for the tasty, delicious soul.
Okay, took everyone a while, but everyone has figured out what the hell they're supposed to do now. This is amazing. We actually have a real race on our hands, although these two have kind of glitched out. I like that Tonsils and Screens are still upstairs, like doing their thing, while the Sims are slowly wanting to die downstairs in the basement. Methamphetamine. I see you're swimming playfully. Yes, we will destroy those emotions by the time you reach reach the 3rd floor. I think Bab Ross is still in last place, but don't worry, Bab, we love you. Even if your parents didn't. This is interesting. Australian man is just flat out faster than Florida man. This dude is like part fish or something. Australian man is 3/4 shrimp, 1/4 badass. How the hell are you so slow, Florida man? You live right next to the water. This is the problem with people in Florida, realistically. Even though we live right next to all the beaches, we spend all of our time drinking Bud Light. Okay, all of Matt Ross's cocaine is starting to wear off. Florida man is really starting to catch up now. Methamphetamine, showing the power of meth as she catches up to both of them. I have to make it so that everyone urinates in the pool, otherwise they won't swim anymore once they have to go to the bathroom. Florida man's probably like, is this pool salt water? Pretty salty. And the first one to reach it is Australian man. It's taken him 10 hours of non-stop swimming. Australian man is like an Olympic swimmer. He has swam so fast that the next bunch of people are between 4 and 8 rows behind him. As such, Australian man now gets to have something to eat. This is amazing. It took him like 30 minutes to figure out how to get the sandwich out of the refrigerator. Okay, this is perfect. I don't actually have to babysit these creatures anymore. The closer they get to this platform, the more they want to, actually eat and stay alive. It's dark as hell down here. Jimmy Weenus doesn't mind because it reminds him of the pit of solitude that is his life as he very sadly eats his cereal. But I'm gonna fast forward ahead and get these guys at least up to the levels where there's like sun and stuff. Okay. My contestants have just spontaneously died. They didn't get death animations. They didn't get death notifications. They just disintegrated completely out of the game. Bab Ross and Tommy Venus figured out a way to spike it by literally ceasing it to exist. It is Saturday, the next week right now, and we're on. This is just the 2nd level inside of the house, above the basement. It's taken them 6 days of non-stop swimming just to get to this point. I don't even know how this has happened. Right here. Methamphetamine is swimming inside of the concrete. I don't know what to say about that. That's what has happened to this game so far. Okay, Florida man is digging deep. A lot of people do the breaststroke, but Florida man is like just really excited to finally get some Bud Light out of the fridge. Somehow, Florida man has legitimately defeated Australian man in speed. I think the problem is when they're interested in, the necessities like eating and drinking and sleeping, they kind of do things out of order because the game has completely decided to embrace the devil at this point.
Enter the void and claim the starter void pet of your very own. They each start out as these harmless little worms.
Okay. This is exciting. So, if you can see LSD over there, she reached into the refrigerator.
LSD as in ELLISDEE.
Pulled out a plate, and now she is levitating on top of the water to eat it. Sure. Holy shit, I've destroyed this game. I don't think I've ever broken it this bad, but I don't care what it takes. One way or the other, these bastards are going to make it to the top floor. I just realized Florida man is swimming at like 7 miles an hour. Like, this is beyond Olympic swimming. Kill me. So, it's Thursday in the fall. They have been swimming for 11 days straight. And somehow Australian man is happy. Australian man is like, Gray, I was made for this torture. He is in first place. Methamphetamine decided to evaporate.
Beth, BETH.
Gone. I don't know where she went. But we're finally on the top layer of the house. This is the final portion. The last little bit here. You can see Florida man is now passing up LSD. This is incredible. Well, I say passing.
You can't get mad at me, YouTube.
With his giant fluff-like hands. Florida man just gave it up.
What, huh?
He straight up did. He has to use the bathroom, but he won't be in the pool. So instead, he's going to go here and use this. So he's giving up valuable time. God damn it, Florida man. Everyone's going to ladders. He's like, joke's on you, Gray. Everyone already laughs at me. So, Florida man came all the way back to this bush. But it sucks because he just stepped in someone else's shoe. That's right, push. Fast. You've only got like 3 more revolutions to go. They're the biggest ones, but you'll be all right if you don't starve to death first. Thanks, coming. I can't believe you've gotten this far, to be quite honest with you. Florida man's probably going to die soon because he needs to make food, but he can't because he went back to the tree to take a crap. And when that happened, he basically damned himself. I'm actually kind of curious. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I think that Spleens has glitched out. I haven't fed her in like a week and a half. Look at her eyes, jumbling all over the place. This is awful. She may be catatonic. I'm not really sure. She may have had a stroke. She appears to be breathing. Tonsils is just not even moving. Australian man. He could have just walked forward. He had to get that last little victory lap in. At 9 o'clock at night on Thursday, Australian man has made it to the end. And finally he gets to sleep. Australian man is dead. And the game has actually frozen again. Time has frozen, even though we're in the fast-forward movement. And he just stares longingly at everyone behind him who has died, eternally proud, and then completely emotionless. There, folks. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Sims. I'm gonna go.
Welcome to Top Heroes. It all starts with a small fire.
Alright, so we're back in the only game where you can make a sim take care of so many children and their one good skill as a mother is sobbing uncontrollably. It's The Sims 4. I have given LSD care of an ever-growing family. And by ever-growing, I mean I eventually want her to get up to 100 children. I would do 200 children. 200 people just completely breaks the game. In a moment, I will show you something that you cannot unsee. I have child-sized both Florida man and Australian. And there they are. These two psychopaths. The very first children that we're going to start with. That was when she can get her feet wet before everyone starts being taken by child services. Oh, and I kitten-sized Spleens and Tonsils too, and he's fantastic. Spleens' head just looks like a fuzzy football, and Tonsils just looks like his favorite seasoning is still paint thinner. A lot of potential fire hazards in his house, candles and whatnot. Even LSD is watching someone cooking on TV because she's too scared to actually do it herself. He's like, not today, Ray. Bastard. Bedroom, kitchen, fun area, place for people to bathe that probably no one would use. Kids have computers so that they can learn, although probably all they're going to be learning is how to slowly give LSD a mental breakdown. Right along now, children. Go ahead and torment your mother. I feel like if we're going to be working our way up to 100 children, we need a better backyard. Hold on. Is there like a barbed wire fence in this game? This fence technically is chickens, but honestly, chicken starts with a C, children starts with a C. It's fine. Okay, we've got a hell of a backyard here. We got a freaking roller rink, a bunch of charcoal grills for the kids to set themselves on fire with, a bunch of Grim Reaper gnomes making an energy drink for whoever wants to play basketball. Child fitness, we have the rock climbing walls so they can understand how to escape places early. Yoga mats because cardio is important. A pirate ship because pirates are cool, and no children's playground would be complete without a pool like a bar. I also threw down some tissue boxes over here because I have a feeling that our mother's going to be crying the whole time. I feel like right now they're having a fantastic conversation. Australian man's like, hey, I found a knife outside. Is it okay if I go hunting? LSD's like, well, it didn't say not to do that on the Google motherhood pamphlet I read. And of course, Australian man's like, got her. Where the hell's Florida man at? He's out here in the bedroom on the computer, and it totally looks like I caught him doing something he's not supposed to. I swear to God, Florida man, if I look at this screen and it's anything other than Bud Light commercials, okay, good, it's game. He's like, I never closed a tab, so you know, like, all right, Florida man, your posters are giving me an aneurysm. Get one day. Here's a goldfish bowl. Makes you feel like you're back in Florida. Always remember to save often before you get to the point where the game won't load it. think I gotta get all the intellectual stuff in before I get blackout drunk for the next 12 years. LSD's a good freaking current again. Clearly there's not enough children. Always up to 10. Alright, make LSD's life hell. I like that the cats are still out here to greet all these kids. This means it's like, in my eyes, I can see you. And at the same time, I can see you. That's right, little juveniles, everyone inside. Don't ruin your mother's life too quickly, though. We need to at least get up to 50. Ah, using my insurance trap, I see. Very good. This little girl's like, where's all the rum gone? It's right over there, little Sally. LSD's like, now the kids are outside playing and I'm all alone, I can watch some Ellis Fun Time TV. Ellis right now is like, how many children must I sacrifice to change lives? I just thought about it too. I don't think that there's enough fire hazards in the house for the children. Hold on one second. Hey kids, you like bonfires? Gotta have the homage to Ellis over here lit up brilliantly during the night. I'm pretty sure a Sim can't set themselves on fire with a microwave, but if anyone was going to achieve this, it would be Australia, man. Alright, Ellis, listen, you got a lot of mouths to feed. Don't screw this up. You can't start any fires until you get to 4. Florida man's over here in his marshmallow towel, and he's like, I've already been arrested twice. Alright, Ellis, you do a pretty good job. I think we can add 10 more children. Alright, you little monsters, you know what to do. Go ahead and shorten Ellis's life. I'm just checking. Y'all know there's like a litter box in there, right? I know that starving is easier than dealing with this episode, but come on. I like that all the kids are doing their own thing, and Ellis is nowhere to be seen. Notice Ellis is not letting the children set these fires. Safety first. This little girl's probably like, Mommy, can I jump into the fire? And Ellis is like, when you're older, dear. Not smart enough. I've been trying to do school, but the last few assignments have felt really hard. Maybe I'm not smart enough to do it. What do you think? Spend more time. Practice makes perfect. Where's the you're not smart enough button? What is this, Reassurance Sunday? I like how it's like a school night and all the kids are up. It's 12 midnight. I want to be a ninja when I grow up. What do I need to do now to start getting ready for being a ninja? Start practicing your hiding and your assassination. Throwing dollar bills on the fire, y'all. I like how literally the only person sleeping right now is Ellis. This kid's over here on Instant Messenger. He's like, while Ellis is asleep, I can talk to my online GF. Real quick, you know you're an experienced mother when there's 4 children having a conversation and you're asleep 3 feet away. It's a brand new day. These kids are basically taking care of themselves. Clearly this isn't hard enough on Ellis. 10 more children it is. Alright, we've got 20 more victims this time. I decided to go with 40. I've got to make all these people child-sized. This guy's like, I hated my childhood. I don't want to go back. And I'm like, you don't have to pay taxes anymore. He's like, you know, childhood doesn't sound so bad. Alright, kids, your battleground lies ahead. Go forth. Ah, little terrors. Now we're talking. School starts in about an hour, like anyone's going to school. There's kids over here making like a marble sundae, and Ellis is still asleep. She's been asleep for like 12 hours. She's like, I know how to survive. I just have to never wake up. She's like, I don't need children. I have this unicorn to keep me company. I like how there's like rotting food and bonfires inside. This little girl's like, oh, it's nicely decorated in here. Ellis just started a fire over here. She was like, I don't want the kids to trip and fall. It's not well lit inside the house. Everyone's late for school. Education is overrated anyway. Ellis is being surrounded by all the children. She's like, check please. A balanced meal. Someone said eating dirt was okay, but someone else said eating dirt will make you die. Is it okay to eat dirt? Of course it is, child. I love how this girl is getting ready for life in the prison yard. I am highly impressed at the lack of flammability that 40 children possess. Guess this means we're gonna have to bump it up to 60. Alright everybody, go ahead and enjoy the house. The open bar is out back. Oh, see, everyone was just chilling until I mentioned the open bar. Now everyone's starting to go to the backyard. I'm just getting the kids a couple of extra toys to play with. Here.
It's been about a month since I quit nicotine thanks to the X program, and the sun has shined.
Go. That was weird. I put this knife down, and this little girl just like immediately teleported on top of it. She's like, I claim this blade is my own. Here, don't fight over them. Here's another one. I would say they were getting somewhere because the house is slowly starting to fill up with human filth, but honestly, this is pretty typical for my Sims. Lord, why you out here all alone? He's like, Ray, I'm so sad. The bar's all out of Bud Light, and my bottom lip has an issue clipping to my top lip. Wow, you guys are even trashing your outdoor area. You know what? Go nuts. And we'll feast on her soul. You're looking pretty sad. What's the matter? We're only at 60. There's 40 more to go.
Anytime I forget what the whole point of this is, I zoom out and remember this. Alrighty, 21 children here. No still here telling stories by the campfires. Let me tell you, it's a completely fictional story about a woman, 100 children, absolutely nothing left to lose. Yeah, it's so weird. One day, all the children were gone. All that was left was 100 piles of bones. No one could ever identify whose. And then the woman was free to watch wonderful nudie TV and have sex with men. Oh, be straight.
The hell? Not much. Oh my god. No! Thank you. Oh my god. I prefer there were only one of you!